Central Indiana. Boilermaker 374. We're second to none in quality and performance. Clean Slate. Inspired innovation that moves business forward. Piper Logistics. From warehousing to transportation and everything in between. And Drumstick Dash 2023. Move your feet so others can eat. Troy Nargowski along with Coach Keith Myers. Great to have you with us, and believe it or not, we're down to the last couple of weeks of this high school volleyball season. In fact, this week, it'll be a short week for this Covenant Christian team because they'll end their season on Thursday. On the other side, Ritter still has a few more games. In fact, they'll even play into next week. But I'll tell you what, we're right on the brink now of finishing out the regular season.
You end your season. You end at your regular season on Thursday, and then you got to wait till that draw. See who you play in the City Alliance. We have the semifinals and finals just been announced today. We just got it on our schedule, so it should be very interesting. Both of these teams looking for an identity. They cannot get the mojo, so to speak, to get that energy level. But when you get to the City Alliance and then you get to the sectional of them, it's a whole new season, and that's what coaches at this point. When I was coaching, that's what I would tell our kids: look, okay, we're not very good, but we're going to get better. And we got a new season coming up in a couple weeks.
I know we're going to break down both these teams here in a couple of moments, but when you think, and we've done enough Covenant Christian games to know by now that consistency is the one area that I'm sure Marlena Stroud is looking for, because they will play so well, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, it just doesn't look like the same team in the next couple of possessions, and then they find themselves in a big hole.
Yeah, we've had several of their games. I think against Bishop Chatard, they played very, very well. Mm-hmm. Took them to 4. Then you saw the Guerin Catholic game last week. Where was that team? Where was the team? The unforced turnovers were very, very prevalent. The Eva Dart is the key, and she didn't have a really good game to carry them through. Against the Chatard game, she was the go-to girl.
Yeah.
Against the Guerin Catholic, but no parts of Guerin Catholic, they're playing pretty well. It's just one of those things that you build these teams, and though you're senior laden heavy this year, they just didn't jump off to a good start. But they do. They do play a very, very tough schedule.
Yeah.
When we look at it. If you look at their schedule, it's pretty brutal. But that's what you want. You want to play a brutal schedule so when you get ready for your sectional season, you're ready. You're ready to go.
This Ritter team is looking for a signature win down the stretch. They end up losing to Mount Vernon in a tournament. We're talking about their last 5 matches here. They beat Shortridge. They lose to Cecina. They lose to Speedway, but they beat Crystal House. Now, not taking nothing away from Shortridge and Crystal House, but they'd really like to get a win tonight, give them something to go for, because they're busy on Wednesday, they're busy on Thursday, and then they'll play on Saturday, October 7th. That'll be their final game, but they really do need a win here tonight. We'll talk more again about Covenant needing a win as well, but it'd be big to get a win here on the road this evening.
Especially your little rivalry. I mean, This has become a nice little rivalry on the west side. They're both 15 to 20 minutes apart. They like each other very well. When it gets on the football field, it's personal. When it's on the volleyball court, it's personal as well. Bragging rights for the west side of Indianapolis.
Yeah, very true. By the way, watch for Evelyn Buck. 124 kills tonight. Her kill percentage is almost at 35. 29 blocks, 109 digs. She is an all-around player to look for here this evening. And then Lacey Adams, a junior, 114 digs and 360 assists. So those will be the 2 key players you watch tonight for Ritter. Again, they've lost 3 out of their last 5 contests. When we come back in a few moments, we're going to talk about this Covenant Christian team more in depth. They've lost 4 straight. The last time they won, they beat Ben Davis. Since then, they have not won a set against Lutheran, Guerin Catholic, Speedway, or Cecina. That's coming up in a moment, right here on IndianaSRN.
A career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, President of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 160,000 participants here in Indiana who take part in high school sports.
Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Bright stars
Excellent rendition of the national anthem. Good job there this evening, as we are in senior night, too, by the way, which is a big night for them.
Assistant volleyball coach who's expecting, I'm glad that, I hope she didn't do anything to expect that baby to come now. I'm not ready for that yet. It's senior night, get the excitement. I talked to Kurt Brew, who's with his wife, did the senior presentation and all that. He goes, man, it's electrifying in here. It's very crowded. Very good. Covenant Christian always supports their seniors and they support their athletics. Very proud that we're part of that. If you would like to support us as well, you can contact us at
Keach.
No, that was my business partner back in the day.
Yeah, Keach. Yeah,
it's Coach at IndianaSRN. Let Dave in, will you?
I was so excited that it just caught me off guard. Hey, by the way, real quick on Covenant again, Evie Dart. 163 kills. Her hit percentage is up to 37. She has 28 aces on the season, a 91 serve percentage, down 15 blocks. Again, everything there you see her right there kind of revolves around her. If they can ride her tonight, they have a chance to win this match.
I hate to say this, but I think she's the key. She's got to be the key to win this ball game. If she plays well and they play well, they'll win.
All right, and of course, when we think about Covenant, they're at home here tonight. Last time we were here, they lost to Guerin 3-0. We had the matchup against Bishop Chittard as well. They played much better then than they did against Guerin, but they served much better against Guerin, and that could be another key tonight. We'll talk about some of those numbers as we go throughout the evening. So it'll be side-out Warriors.
You know how important this game is when Scott Flatt is doing the announcing.
Yes, exactly. You were shorting out there. I think you're a little short in the back.
I
am. Fix that, I'll take care of it. That'll be a service error number 1, so not a good start for Covenant. We talked about the serving that they've had this season. They've gotten up to 89%. It was down in the low 88 percentile range earlier this year, but they have now fixed that and are serving much better. So 1-0 Ritter. Warriors back the other way, and that's going to be a point. It was touched, and that was Evie Dart once again on the outside left to get the kill there. So tied at 1. Side out Covenant. Well, we talk about that matchup against Guerin. They would be in the matchup, speaking of the Warriors, and then the next thing you know, Guerin would run off 6 or 7 straight points. That is an attack error on Ritter, and Covenant leads it 2-1. And that's one thing Covenant tonight cannot do, is allow Ritter to go on any big runs here tonight. Ritter, as we mentioned, they've lost 3 out of their last 5, so they're trying to right the ship as well before tournament time. That's a hit into the net there by Evie Dart. So we're tied at 2. So an attack error the other way on the Warriors, side out Ritter. You're not back with him yet, are you? I told you not to pound the desk. Tied at 2. Dart from the outside, just inside the attack line. And a return the other way. Here's a free ball pretty much now for the Warriors. Back to Dart again, and a little bit too much English on that one. And it'll be 3-2 Ritter. Maya Clark will be serving. We mentioned Evelyn Buck, number 11 for Ritter. She is the one key player to watch for tonight. Here's a free ball on the overpass. See if Ritter can take advantage of it. They cannot, as they too unable to go on the offensive attack. Ritter once again outside left. Too much on that one. And so each team having a difficult time here early as we're tied at 3 apiece. Side out for the Warriors. This looks like Sadie Carnes on the serve now for Covenant. Warriors back to the middle, and big time swing by Evie Dart right there. They go back to Dart again, a little soft touch, Little dink in the middle. Unable to get it there. Good return. Good rotation once again. Back into the inside, and it's too far out on the little touch in the middle. That was Evelyn Buck trying to get the point there. So now 4-3. Covenant with the lead. Side out Warriors. Boy, the Ritter Ball Club so far hasn't had much to cheer about up until a nice block up front. That's a way to get the point there, is they got to do a double block against Evie Dart. They're going to actually say that point went to Covenant. So Covenant now with a 2-point lead, and there's an ace. That one just inside the line. And Covenant, that's going to be Allie Boston, one of the seniors honored here tonight. Gross, Carnes, Boston, along with Dart, Henniger, Tyndall, and Tucker, all seniors. On the outside, another dink down the line, nothing there. Back to the middle, Dart gets blocked up front. That was a single block by Evelyn Buck. We mentioned Buck coming in with 29 blocks on the season. Side out Ritter, and they're down by 2. And that serve will be long. First service error the other way by Ritter. Warriors will bring back now Cade Jellin. So it'll be a 3-point lead for the Warriors, and that is going to be right on the line. Ritter thought maybe it was out. It would have been the second error in the serving department for Covenant, but now Cade Jellin leads the team in digs with 124, and here's your biggest lead so far of the night at 8-4. Ritter again will give it back. No real offensive attack there. Bad set down the line, and that'll be an attack error on Covenant. It was intended for Olivia Tucker on that left side, but too far out of play. So the point will go to Ritter, back to 3. This is a Ritter team, and you look at their numbers, their kill percentage only at 26.9. That's one thing that they really will have to pick up. The runner on the right side, and it'll be blocked, but the point will go to Evie Dart. 9-5 your score. Lead at 4. See what Ritter can do here. They'll go to the middle. And we've got a whistle, and that's going to be against Covenant. Looks like we got a net violation against the Warriors. So the point will go to Ritter. They're down by 3, side out for Ritter. This is a Ritter team. They'll be back in action tomorrow. They're going to play Guerin at home. Nice dig. Give credit there to Peyton Roddy. And then they hit into the net. Another attack error there on Ritter. Lead back to 4. Well, they're going to play tomorrow. They'll play Wednesday at Indiana Def and Thursday against Providence Cristo Rey. And then they'll get a little time off and play again Saturday, October 7th on the road at Bethesda Christian in the regular season games. In the middle, that'll be long. And another point there for the Warriors. That is now their biggest lead at 5. Side out for Olivia Tucker. We mentioned Covenant with their serve percentage up to 89.3. That's a big improvement over just about 2 weeks ago. And they started out tonight, and they'll give it back to Ritter. Free chance here for Ritter on the outside, not a clean hit. And a whistle. That'll be a double hit against the Warriors. And that's what we talked about before, where they run into trouble on those returns and don't get their offense rolling. You saw them a little bit ago. Evie Dart was the main focus on their first couple of possessions. You take another look at it right here and kind of see it. And there's the quick call. Side out Ritter, -4. Outside. Big swing there, but too far for Ainsley Gross. So we'll go side out once again for Ritter, down by 3. Well, we haven't seen a lot of consistency either way for both of these teams. That's swing there by Dart from behind the attack line. They'd rather have her really closer to the net if they can. That's where she's more dangerous right there. A little dink, but nice save by Roddy. And that'll be long. Point goes to Covenant. And the lead at 4. So the Warriors, after gaining that lead, have held on here and playing as that, we mentioned, more consistent over the last couple of possessions. There's an overpass there by Ritter, and now the Warriors a chance to take advantage of it. Ritter's been going consistently to the left so far here tonight. In the middle. And how about that shot right there by Ainsley Gross? That's probably what the Warriors need, a little bit more than Evie Dart. If they can get something out of Gross, get more out of Jellin and Henniger and Mann, take some of the pressure. You see that little dink right there. Nice play, and there is the second service error now on Covenant. And they'll make a change in their lineup. You saw Sadie Carnes coming into the lineup. Lacey Adams now will serve for Ritter, -4, and a receiving error the other way on Tucker. And that's one of those things that'll drive a coach nuts as well, when you don't even give yourself an opportunity to set up your offense. Adams, by the way, 114 digs, 360 assists coming in. And she'll try to get a little mini run going right here. They're still down by 3 from behind the attack line. Again, too much on that one. And that's probably an error we mentioned a little bit ago, that if you're going to get Evie Dart a chance to get a swing, get her closer to the net. She's much better around the net than she is from behind the attack line, and now the lead down to 2. See how the Warriors respond here. Back set right. There's a double block up front. Nice job up front again by the Warriors. That was Gross. And then the point will go to Ritter. Nice play at the net, unless they take it away. And they're going to say, nope, it's going to be a net violation against Ritter. That looked like Evelyn Buck, who was the guilty party. And so the Warriors will get it, and it'll be Allie Boston on the serve. Take another look at it right there. That was close. +3 Warriors. Well, that one hit high in the air and not played well there by Ritter. Their offense has been out of sync really since the very beginning of this matchup here tonight. And Covenant able to take advantage of it, now leads it back by 4. They've had a lead of 5 earlier, and that'll be the third service error of the night now on Covenant Christian. Side out for Maya Clark. Clark, 98 kills coming into this one here tonight. Ritter would love to get that first one under their belt, put a little pressure back on the Warriors here tonight. From the outside, just inside the line, there's the kill by Evie Dart once again. Dart off that weak side on the left, and watch it again. That's what she does best. Once she takes a step or two inside the attack line, she can be lethal. That one clipping the net. Ritter, nice play on that back row. So far the Warriors winning the battle up front. Outside left, good swing by Tucker. Ritter back again from behind the attack line, and that's going to be too far. And the point will go to the Warriors. You can see the excitement right there. Sadie Carnes, one of the seniors. And here's Ainsley Gross. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Covenant leads it by 5.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, So automating the whole process of delivering your solution and cloud architecture
is very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners, because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
We're back once again here at Covenant Christian, 17-12 Warriors. Big swing there by Dart in the middle. Ritter has to make the return. No offensive attack again, and guess what? They're going to pay for it for the second time. Evie Dart, big-time kill in the middle. Boy, Dart just absolutely lethal when she's that close. Take another look at it. Gets that running jump start, and that was a short set. Beautiful set, too. Lead at 6. That is now the biggest. See if Ritter has an answer. Back set to the right. The overpass cost you right there, and that will get you about every time. Evelyn Buck in that front row. And it looks like Buck will be serving now for Ritter, -5 here in the opening set. Good crowd on hand on a senior night here at Covenant Christian. Back set to the right again, and the point. There you see the student section out here tonight to support the Warriors, who now lead it by 6 once again. And the Raiders are going to get another timeout. They've used their second timeout here in the opening set. They're down by 6.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian, a 6-point lead, 2 timeouts used by Ritter. And that is now the 4th service error for the Warriors. Keep track of that throughout the night. That's one of the keys we mentioned really coming into this one here this evening. Side out now for the Raiders. Peyton Roddy will now serve deep. We usually don't see too many players go that far in the corner. Roddy using every bit of real estate she can right there. Cross-court attack there by Tucker. From the middle, the push, and nice return. And the point, nope. Great defensive effort there by the Warriors to keep it alive. Ritter was about ready to celebrate, as was I. Still a lead by 5. Cross-court again, near side Tucker. From the attack line, double block up front. Take your pick. The 2 players there, at least one of them we do know, was Evie Dart. The other one was number 18, Hallie Tyndall. Good double block. That's hard to get through. You either have to go over it or through it, and you really can't go through those long arms. Ritter will make the return. Ball played on the overpass. Probably should have let that one go. Gross decided to be safe with it. The push and the point. Allie Boston. I think she kind of felt she didn't get a clean hit on it, but enough to get it through. And it's now a 7-point lead. That is the biggest of the night so far for Covenant. Ritter has just not been in sync. As you see another one hit into the net, they've been really just out of sync this entire opening set. And now they trail it by 8. This will be a tough comeback for Ritter at this stage in this opening set. Now see Ritter again from the outside. There's just nothing there. Another one hit into the net. They've had several attack errors in this opening set. And now Covenant only needs 2 to win it. Take another look at it right here. I think that's way too far behind. Then you had the block up front, but it never even cleared the net. The overpass and the point. The overpass will kill you every time, and it was Hallie Tyndall, the senior there, to get the point. See, look at that. That's just perfect. So we're at set point. Good run here by the Warriors to finish out this set. It was touched, yes. Last touch by Maddie Roberts of Ritter, and Covenant dominates down the stretch. They win the first set 25-14.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort, fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Back here at Covenant, an 11-point win in that opening set. It was very close. In fact, if you look back at that first set, Covenant had gotten a 4-5-point lead. Ritter cut it down to 2, and then the Warriors took off from there. Hey, the pairing show is coming up on October the 1st. We'll know where everybody will be. That'll be at 7 o'clock on the IHSAA Sports Network, so make sure you tune in then, and then we'll know what that tournament run will look like. The polls will not come out until tomorrow, and we'll know where everybody sets for the rest of the week, at least from a standpoint of, I think they have a poll this week, next week, and that'll be the final regular season poll before we head to tournament play. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human, and we want to thank our officials for their hard work and dedication. Without them, we don't play. So if you have nothing good to say nothing at all, and just really cheer for your teams each and every week. Sportsmanship is everyone's job. Also want to thank Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. Great food for breakfast or lunch. They have delicious baked goods, and you can check out their daily specials. They're open every Tuesday through Sunday, 8 until 2, and located at 6427 Oaklandon Road. Mentioned Ritter earlier trying to snap a skid here of losing 3 of their last 5. Covenant also trying to snap a 4-game losing streak, but really Covenant played well down the stretch. And Ritter really never set up an offensive attack, a serious offensive attack there in the last probably 6, 7, 8 possessions, and had several attack errors. So let's see if they will fix that. I was going to mention, too, in the pregame, their hit percentage at 56, but they also have, coming into this one, this is the number that really sticks out for Ritter, 352 attack errors, and now you kind of see why, and you kind of think about what they've been doing wrong offensively. They've really got to cut down those numbers here in this second set. So Ritter will be serving left to right, coming off that win over Crystal House. They lost to Speedway and Cecina in the 2 previous matches before that. Nice block up front. That's power against power. Evelyn Buck getting the block of Evie Dart. And an early 1-0 lead for Ritter. Good look at Lacey Adams. Adams attacking that middle back. And there's another attempted block by Evelyn Buck, but this time could not do so. Evie Dart will get the kill, and that's just power against power, 2 plays in a row. So side out Warriors. See what Ritter has here. They go near side the return. Probably more of an accident than on intentional. And a little bit off the mark there by Evie Dart. The point will go to Ritter. And it'll go side out Ritter. Here is Maddie Roberts. By the way, it was a nice gesture before the game. Covenant Christian honoring the seniors for Cardinal Ritter here tonight. Outside, Dart down the line, just in front of the diving Maddie Roberts. Good effort by Roberts, but that shows you the power again of Evie Dart, and now side out Warriors. That opening set was close until Covenant able to run things off late, and an attack error again by Ritter. Many times you can kind of tell that for Ritter, they're their own worst enemy, just trying to get things set up so they can get an offensive attack going, and it just hasn't been their forte this year. They finished 1-6 in the Indiana Crossroads League this year. Nice dig on that back row, and safe return there by Tucker. Little dink, nothing there. Good rotation. Tucker again, cross court from the left. Ritter back to the outside. That's where they've been attacking more often than not tonight. And that's going to be wide. And Covenant gets the point. (4-2) Covenant. And the point up front. There you go again. That's going to be Evelyn Buck. Buck has been really the key offensively so far for Ritter in this matchup. And now Ritter -1 here in the second set. Heck of a serve. And that's hit into the net just inside the attack line. Warriors again are better when they're near the net. So Ritter now tying as we go back and forth here in this second set. There's Buck once again on the serve. That's a difficult one to handle. On the return, a free ball now for Ritter, and that's going to be long. Good effort there by Macy Dill, the sophomore. So here is Cade Jellin on the serve. Looks like there that Haley Tyndall is back in. And there again, Evelyn Buck trying to make the return to get the play continued, and the point will go to Covenant Christian. You can kind of see why. Take a look at this. Just trying to push it back, but then there was nobody there to get it. You can see why the attack errors have been probably the key for Ritter. Free ball now for Covenant. To the outside and just mishitting that one, and she knew it. Evie Dart looked like she was going to have a pretty good swing on that one, but just came up short, and you kind of tell when she got done, she told her teammate it was her fault. Peyton Roddy will be serving now for Ritter. Question will be here, who will take advantage first and try to get a 5-6 point lead? Just a return now. Free ball here for Ritter. Middle attack. The double block up front once again. And I'll tell you what, when you get Evie Dart and Haley Tyndall there together in those long arms, you cannot go through them, and that's the second time that Ritter's tried to attack through. So side out Warriors. +1. And another attack error there on Ritter. Now let's see if Covenant, if they can get that 5-6 point lead in here, they're probably going to be in pretty good shape. Covenant will be in action Wednesday, and there's an ace. Covenant will play Tri-West. That's a very good ball club on Wednesday, and then Thursday at Traders Point Christian. And then they'll get a week to work on it and find out on October 1st what the tournament draw will look like. Free ball here for Ritter. Back to the middle, and just too hard once again on the swing by Haley Tyndall. And I think Keith is back.
Test, test, test.
You're back.
I can't hear myself, but I can hear you.
There you go.
You won't be able to.
So side out Ritter.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Keith only works the second and third sets in a volleyball match, but we're glad you're back.
Thank you.
All right, Covenant back on the attack once again. Just inside the attack line, it'll be long and a 5-point lead.
I was watching in the green room, and they, Covenant Christian played very well for game number one.
Yeah, especially down the stretch. They kind of set the tone, and right now, as I mentioned a little bit ago, Ritter's biggest problem is just getting on the attack consistently. See, just like that. That one hitting into the net, I think it caught the Warriors a little bit off guard. They were thinking maybe it was going to hit into the net, and Kay Jellin unable to make the return. See, Ritter will make a change in their lineup. On the serve will be Molly Vangheim. And that's going to be just their second service error.
You get late in the year like that, you would think you would just master it, but sometimes the pressure and the game situation, kind of crowded tonight, senior night. A lot of Warrior fans putting a little bit of heat on them, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure that student section we saw earlier.
It's nice and loud today.
Yeah. The slide to the right. Big swing there by Buck. One thing the Warriors have done well tonight, they played really well defensively, but that hit is going to be long by Boston. Rotation's been good. Only 4 service errors so far. Their attacks have been better. So Ritter side out. Here's Adams. See that top spin from behind the attack line. Seen that several times for Evie Dart. The double block. From the outside.
Nice.
Yeah, great job there by Adams. And we've got a whistle, double hit there on Ritter. So side out. And here's Allie Boston, one of the seniors being honored here tonight. 4-point lead. The overpass, and it cost you. Unable to handle on that back row was Maddie Roberts.
7 seniors on this Covenant Christian team. I thought it was very nice that Ritter was honored as well. Their seniors was honored as well.
I agree. Boy, that's the last overpass there that was Evie Dart getting the kill. And then coming back with the next point is the Warriors, now leaded by 6. This is about where they took off last time.
Ooh.
That's going to be number 5. I'll tell you what, if you take away a couple of attack errors on Covenant's side and take away the 5 service errors, they're playing about as well as you can expect.
Better than they have in the last 3 games we've seen them.
I agree. Roberts on the serve. Outside, little tapper there by Dart once again, and the return goes out of play.
That ball just gets over so quickly. You just have to react, and you're really protected your face, you protected your body, because those aren't easy hits.
No. Here's the other thing. You don't want to lose on senior night. You never lose on senior night.
So senior night or homecoming.
Yes, there's a little added incentive, yes. To the outside, just inside the line, the little tapper there by Evelyn Buck, who's been really the key tonight offensively.
As an athletic director on homecoming night, you look at the worst teams you could ever play, and then the nights that you get beat by those teams.
And you better hope you're pretty good too, though. So at least you can beat those bad teams. Nice return. Nice play in the back row there by Boston again. And that's going to be too wide there by Tucker.
I will tell you this, Troy, there would be times that we were on that list. Oh, why don't you play for us at homecoming?
Can we?
Sure.
Here's Buck on the serve. That'll be number 3 now on Ritter.
And a lot of Christian schools around the area, they used to be homecoming containers. Now, those people are not beating you, and you don't invite them back anymore.
That's right. That's right. +5 now for the Warriors. Well, again, that's the consistency that we used earlier. I tell you, the Warriors have been more consistent than we have seen them in the last 2 matches we have done.
Nice hit.
Nice double block, though. It has been proven tonight. You're not going to get it through Dart and Tyndall if they're even close to each other.
Almost like a wall. Look at they just form a wall right here.
Watch the slide there. Well, that was actually really all Dart.
Yeah.
Tyndall kind of waiting. We've got a timeout. 6-point lead for Covenant.
We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAFoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Thanks a lot.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission. Move your feet so others can eat the 21st Drumstick Dash.
You going?
I might go, but I'm not running. You?
I'll walk.
Okay. November 23rd, the 9 o'clock start time will be a 2.5-mile walk or run. Drumstickdash.org. Back to live action. And there you see outside Evie Dart once again. I'd never take her out. I'd just let her you got to play the whole match.
I'm going to rotate you every 6th position.
Yes.
Look at this. Look how high she gets up in the air, too.
Yeah, that's great.
Pretty impressive. My vertical was 2 inches.
I know. You're pretty much known for that.
Yep.
+7.
Oh, that's a nice dig.
How about that? That's had some English on that one. That was Tyndall from the outside. How about again? Oh, didn't hit that one clean.
Pass could be a little bit closer to the net. That might work.
Well, the only time we have seen now Ritter, when you see Dart and Tyndall, when you see them end up closing that block the way they have not, speaking of Ritter, had any success at all. There's a misplay. They have had no success getting it through those two. They're going to have to find a way to go some way either over them or around them.
Yeah, but the misplays here to letting them in the game here, I mean, you can't do that very often here.
Still lead at 5.
You got them on the ropes here. You got to finish this off.
Free ball back the other way. Ritter to the outside. You know, here's
there you go.
Thing.
There's the wall.
There's the wall. I got to point this out. The Warriors have played that so well because that's all Ritter has done. They've only gone to the left side. They very rarely go to the right side. So you get your 2 players to slide over there, and you got a wall to get over. Misplayed. Oh, how about that? The nice return. Still a 6-point lead, and that's going to be wide on the outside.
Well, right idea there, though. was right there at the campfire, just forced to push the ball over. Now it's the race to 5. You can only make 5 more mistakes here.
That's not gonna be good if you're Ritter. They've had their troubles tonight. To the outside, that's going to be long. Another attack error the other way. By the way, Zita Eki is playing the middle there for Ritter. And so now Covenant leads it by 8. This is their biggest lead of the second set. This is almost a carbon copy of the first set. Warriors trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Ritter on the outside.
Over.
Misplayed there as Dart unable to handle that one.
Yeah, but back row attacks got to rotate over. Got to look at that better view. Now
Side out, Maya Clark.
Yeah, Ritter needs to be very aggressive here.
Well, the one thing they have not done, they have not put together anything more than maybe 2 or 3 points at a time on any run they have had so far tonight. Warriors have done a nice job. Here's a return, a free ball now for Ritter. There were 2 players there in the middle, and I think we had a net violation. See, there was some miscommunication on that front row there for Ritter. Watch this right here. See, there's 2 going at the same place.
Oh, she stepped over the end line.
Yeah. So lead at 8.
Nice dig.
Ritter's going to have to find a way here, but boy, another one hit long. One thing about that is what you find is if you don't get enough elevation, you don't get something up above that net, it's hard to come down on anything, so that's why you hit it up here.
You got to snap your wrist.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Especially when you're playing below the net. Good block, but it goes out of bounds, point Ritter. That time it was Robin Buck, the sophomore. Ritter needs a run right here. They need to get about 6 or 7 in a row. Try to make this a 1 or 2 point game here and try to force it perhaps into extras. Warriors outside. I'll tell you, Dart can hit it a lot harder than that. And see, that kills you as a offense when you just basically hit it into the net. So now set point. Good look there at Sadie Carnes.
Oh, nice rotation.
Boy, no kidding. And how about that? The overpass cost you again. And Covenant takes a commanding 2-0 lead. Take another look at this one. I mean, the serve was tough.
That's a good serve. Right, look at that. That's just really good volleyball right there.
Yep, that is textbook right there. Allie Boston finishes it out. They win at 25-15.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Join us this Wednesday. Join us this Wednesday as we have soccer for you. The Heartland Conference Soccer, Mount St. Joseph taking on Rose Hallman. That is a 7 o'clock start.
You want to leave that button alone?
I don't think it's that button that I'm on. I don't think that button works.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I hear you.
Oh, you do? All right.
High school football, Andrean and Bishop Chittard coming up on Friday night. That'll be a good one. And then Covenant Christian and Crystal House also on Friday. Lapel and Heritage Christian.
That's going to be a doozy.
That's going to be a dandy, yeah. This one is really going to be a dandy. Both teams undefeated. Am I right about that?
Yes, sir. And if you talk to the Evansville people today, they will tell you you will not be able to find a seat. Look at Scott Flatt.
Look at that.
On the hop. Way to go, Coach.
Leading the cheer block.
He was doing the roller coaster.
There you go, Anderson and Rose Holman.
That is at Rose Holman at 2 o'clock. And in the homecoming game, Franklin taking on Bluffton. That's where you and I are going to be.
We will be there.
I think with the A team. I think Jerry's with us, and I think Nick's going to buy us a steak dinner after the game.
I think he is. He's committed to it. Well, hey, want to remind you tonight's game also brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. Learn how we can hire you. Contact them at 219-845-1065. They're part of the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers, Iron Shipbuilders, Blacksmiths, and Helpers. Yeah, I got to ask you a question on those promos. How come you don't put times on those little promo things there? You know, like they say Friday, but they don't say what time.
Well, you want to be honest with you?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they change the times and then they don't tell you, so then you look bad. Or what happened to me last week is I did a soccer promo that was supposed to be a volleyball promo, and I did a volleyball program that was supposed to be a soccer. You know, I'm not real sharp in the tool shed yet.
So we just need to, if we can solidify, though, the times and everything, maybe we should put those on there. And then when you put them on there, you could put, like, football or volleyball or whatever.
Troy, I tell you what, if you would like to take over that.
Are you doing it?
I do 107 placards a week.
You want me to do them?
Sure. You want to do it?
I can do it.
It pays nothing.
All right, 2-0 lead. And right now, Ritter in the hole. And that one right on the line. That'll be Evelyn Buck, who leads the team in kills with 124.
This went right down the line here. Watch this. This is a nice shot.
Well, she really is the offensive attack for this Ritter team. That is Adams on the serve. From behind the attack line, that one clipped the net. There's Evie Dart once again.
Tell you what, now, if you're coming to Christian, you don't want to relax here. You want to keep the gas on the pedal, keep the pedal to the metal.
Look at those. Or the pedal to the gas, or the gas to the metal.
Whatever you want to do.
We'll do something.
Okay.
Ritter again will have to give it up. Is it going to be Dart again?
Oh.
If the set was better, she was ready. Once again, Ritter.
Get that up there. There, that's much better.
How about that block up front and the return? Evelyn Buck was celebrating, and she celebrated too fast. To the middle. Well, I tell you what. I told you a little bit ago. If you can get the play up front when you think about Ainsley Gross, because look at that swing right there. You're so focused on Evie Dart that she'll get you too. 2-1 Warriors. The Ritter just giving too many opportunities back to the Warriors, and that will cost you.
Well, Covenant is passing much better than they have in the past.
I agree. Well, back to that word consistent. They've been more consistent tonight than we have seen them over the last two matches. And maybe that's because they're playing on senior night. But, boy, I'm sure their coach would love to see more of this. Another good dig to the outside. And the overpass will cost you. There again is Evie Dart.
Maybe coach will say, hey, let's play senior night every night.
Why not? I would say whatever works.
You know my oldest trick that I ever did?
What's that?
Is we played better on the road one year. Mm-hmm. We got on the bus and drove around the parking lot.
And came back
one night and played, yes.
And they probably thought you were nuts, huh?
The captains looked at me and go, what are we doing? I said, look, we're undefeated on the road. Get in the bus. We're going to go around the parking lot. Guess what?
You won.
We won.
I bet. How long did you stay on the road? An hour?
No. We just drove around the parking lot.
That was it?
That's it.
Wow.
Road trip's a road trip.
It is. Maddie Roberts. Nice return there for the Warriors. Outside left and unable to get that one. That was a great play. That's number 5, which is Maya Clark.
Back in my coaching day, Troy, whatever it took to win.
Did you drive?
Oh, no.
No, you hire somebody
we
to
had
drive
a dad
too?
who was designated.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I didn't allow, as an athletic director, I did not allow my coaches to drive.
Oh, good for you. That's going to be long. Good swing there, though, by Evie Dart. And we have a game here now in the third set. That is Roberts again on the serve. Back set to the right. The double block was there, but they got it through. Well, there again is Ainsley Gross.
She's played really well tonight.
Gross, 28 blocks coming in as well. She has been instrumental here tonight. Another good serve. Here's a good free ball again for the Warriors. Good volley as the Warriors to the outside left, and Olivia Tucker getting some extended playing time here tonight. Little runner off that left side. I'm not sure how Tucker stayed out of the net, but she did.
Nice rotation.
Wow. Well, I've said it before. If you want points, go to Evie Dart.
Yeah, I like the patience, though. I like the play. They kept it in play right here. This is a nice pass. That's a nice set. I mean, Ritter's not. What do you do?
I'm not sure. And there is a receiving error. Well, right now, talking about Ritter, we mentioned consistency the other way, but right now it is all Covenant as they lead it by 3.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Morales Group.
Yeah, you want to finish that?
You go ahead and finish that.
Warriors back to the middle. 7-4 lead, and that's going to be just inside the line.
Building better futures, one story at a time. Locations in Indianapolis, Zionsville, Anderson, Columbus, Lafayette. Contact them at 317-472-7600. Morales Group, thank you so much for sponsoring.
Maya Clark got that last point. Service error number 4 now on Ritter. That's Evelyn Buck on the serve. Back to a 3-point lead. Warriors are at this stage almost looking like what we saw in the first 2 sets. Again, things close early, and they get to about 12, and they've been taken off from there. Good return from Tucker. Just inside the line. Good swing there by Clark.
Great swing.
Boy, if your steps aren't right, you saw that on that side. And was it touched? I believe it was. So the point will go to Ritter. Last second, she touched it on that back row and really should have let it go.
Line judge did not really want to call the touch, did they?
No.
This is a nice hit, though, right here. Watch this.
Yeah, that's Maya
That's nice
Clark.
rotation. Oh, she touched it with her left hand.
Yep. Back to 2. That's Roddy on the serve, the overpass. Haven't seen that a lot tonight. And the joust at the net will be won by number 5, Evie Dart.
They have won every joust. Every joust tonight.
They're winning everything at the net when you really get down to it. And talked about the blocks, the block assisting that we have seen tonight. And there's a kill from the middle. That's Zita Eki. Lead back to 2. Ritter hanging right in there. Side out now for Maya Clark. See, that wall wasn't quite as together as we've seen before in that double block situation. From the middle, and there's another big swing. That's Tyndall. You know what makes her good? She's a redhead.
No comment.
There's only 2% of us left, and we're all special.
You're redhead and left-handed.
And left-handed. It's a double combination. It's hard to beat.
You got to be ready for that ball.
Yep, 10-8. She's more back on her heels on that one. Ritter trying to hold on and not get swept here tonight. Side out. Again, this looks like it'll be Molly Vangham. And there's number 5, each team with 5 service errors.
You know, Kevin and Christian was averaging about 23 the last 3 times we had with them, so they have really tightened that up here.
Yeah, tonight. Big time. Yeah, I thought they really improved in the last one, but even more tonight. I think overall they just look like a different team here this evening. Ritter has to make the return, so a free ball. That's going to be hit too hard. That's probably one of those, Allie Boston, you just think about it. If you really don't have a good run at it, just return and live for another play and then let your defense do the work. And
almost like tap it. Just tap it in and make sure it's over.
Exactly. Lacey Adams on the serve, down by 2. Back set. Tried to tap that one down the line. Good rotation here. That might have been close. That was hit again by Boston on the outside. There's going to be another attack error on Ritter. I saw that number coming in, and I saw, the national average, but 352 attack errors by Ritter coming in. That really caught my attention. And you can kind of see why. Sometimes they just seem discombobulated on offense, and that's going to be long again. And again, this one now starting to look a little bit like set 1 and 2.
Yep.
Now it's a 4-point lead.
If you could extend this 14, 15, 16, 17, then all of a sudden now you got to fight back, and it's just really tough to do that.
Well, and you think about that's a middle. How about that block?
Look at that job.
That is great by Gross. And she went up against Evelyn Buck, who's their best player. That's great timing.
Yeah, but Buck, good idea, just the wall.
Buck again went soft and unable to make the return. Sadie Carnes.
That platform was not very good there.
No. So side out Ritter, -4 here in the third set. Looks like Maddie Roberts, the senior. See how the Warriors will attack this. How about that little dink, huh? With the left hand, Evie Dart. You're back ready to take one off the chin, and she goes soft.
Was with Clark Chafin this week with the college coverage, and Clark says if you can master that and you can fool your players, you're going to be scoring lots of points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you show the power, too, like that. They already know the power. It's the dink that catches you more off guard, but that's just almost unstoppable.
And when do you do that? I mean, when do you make that decision? I think that's just where you feel you're feeling it.
Yeah, it's just when you think you can get a little bit of an edge. The overpass and another point.
Well, that was right down the line.
Wow. Well, that just shows you again the overpass. 99 out of 100 times will kill you. 17-10 Covenant.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
Hey, Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Tonight's game brought to you by Piper Logistics. From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, they do it all. We'll finish that in a moment as you see Ritter on the overpass, but they win the joust at the net on that left side. Great play by Maya Clark. 3 services, 1 solution. Contact Piper Logistics at 317-396-1023. Lead at 6 here in the third set. Warriors trying to put it away in 3 on senior night. And that's going to be hit too long again. I think that was Gross on that right side. So back again to Ritter. -5. Can the Warriors finish it out? Well, I tell you, I'm not sure that was planned.
That was overpass, and I don't know. They're laughing because she said that there's no way I could have done that.
Well, and think about darts on the right side. You know, I'm thinking cross-court attack, and it goes down the line.
Exactly.
So lead back to 6. They get to 20, and Ritter's really going to be in trouble here. Big-time swing, left side Clark. And that's going to be long. Was it touched? Yes. The official says somebody up front did touch it. Looked like number 8. Was that number 8? No, number 4 actually. That's Adams up there. Number 9. That's going to be Macy Dill. Side out. Warriors +7. And that'll be the 6th service error. So really you're -1 in that department. Really not hurt too badly.
Yeah, but you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're playing so well. You're doing well, and then all of a sudden you.
Well, I always look at that in the sense that if I'm playing somebody really, really good, those errors are going to really hurt me. So you got to cut that down, but then you even it up. Just got the point back. If I can play even on it, 6-6, nothing hurt. But when I get 23,
if you're even, you're going to win.
Yeah,
most likely.
Yeah,
right.
But like you said earlier, you had 23 in some of those, and the other team only has 6 or 7.
We've had some games where it's been 33-40.
Oh yes.
As the seniors are saying goodbye and hugging coach.
Good job there by the seniors. You see Olivia Tucker, Evie Dart had a great night tonight. So here come the Warriors. Only need 5 to win it. Now, I won't jinx them, so I'm not going to mention the.
Okay, don't.
How about that? That looked like Tyndall again. I wasn't going to say anything that was going to jeopardize
Let me just say this, Troy. The last 3 or 5 times you said that, we've been now here's 9, 10 o'clock. So we just need to relax.
Okay, I wasn't going to.
I love this though.
Yeah,
I love that. That is class by the head coach.
I was only going to mention this. Can I finish my thought?
Wait a minute.
Ritter back to the middle. That's going to be Iki. I was just going to say, if Ritter makes a run here at the end, do you bring your seniors back in?
No,
not at all.
No, you said goodbye.
All right.
I think you put. This is how you teach your young ones.
Okay, you're going to let them win it. I'm not anticipating that, but just in case, I thought I'd get your expert.
There's some Ritter people out there that's hoping that would happen.
I'm sure they do.
I like the Ritter Raiders.
I like to get all your analysis as much as that. We missed you earlier since I
went on that vacation break.
You did. It was There's a number 7 now.
I will tell you this. The production company that we have, which is Nick tonight, stuck with it.
Mm-hmm. Found a way.
We got good guys, man. We got good guys doing it.
Well, after I found out how much he makes, I'm going to go strike and get some of his money. I'll tell you what, if I had his money, I'd throw mine away.
Really?
Sure, yeah. All right, Warriors only need 3 to sweep.
He's getting married soon. He won't have money.
True. Are you getting married, Nick? Okay. There's number 7. I've told you about the 3 rings of marriage, so we won't talk about marriage anymore until Saturday. 22-15.
It's a long road trip to get her there. We're with each other all day long that Saturday. You're in trouble.
You're in big trouble.
My goodness. I think our production meeting starts at 10.
Side out Ritter. Warriors. We'll try to see what changes are in there. It looks like Kenzie Mann is in the lineup. There's Shelby Olmstead, number 1. Kadasanapi is in the lineup as well, though these players have played a lot of varsity minutes this year. 22-17. Side out again for Ritter. I think the last time I mentioned something like that, not only here, but like at a football game, they threw an interception. I just said, they haven't turned the ball over yet. Here come the Warriors. Keith is not saying a word. On the return is Olmstead. There you go. There's a double block up front. You going to add anything to that?
Beautiful play. Sadie Carnes just checked into the game for Ritter, for Covenant Christian.
Great game tonight there by Tyndall, though. I mean, she along with Evie Dart were just lethal up front in that double block. A lot of cheering going on, but wait a minute, they're going to say the point. I'm not sure what that was.
Had a net violation.
All right, so I think they ended up getting Evelyn Buck. So we are at match point and side out here for Sadie Carnes. She looks like she's ready to finish this off. The overpass and the joust at the net won by Olmstead. And what a night for the Warriors. They look like a completely different team than what we saw over the last 2.
They don't look like a 6-12 team, a 6-15 team.
They do not.
They do not. City Draw comes out tomorrow. Just found that out, so we'll have that for you. We'll make sure the sports page has that for you. And here comes I love the student body, especially to come out on senior night, having a good time. And good job today.
All right, good job as well.
Good job,
Thank you, Nick. Good job, and good job to our entire crew. And thank you for being with us. Covenant wins it 3-0.